All right. A couple weeks ago, I asked my classes to show me some paintings that they love and a painting that they hate. Um, so I thought this was kind of interesting because it allows you to sort of talk about what you like, which we like to do. We like to talk about what we like. And I'm noticing we've got a lot of starry nights, which is cool. It looks like here's a starry night, there's a starry night, starry night. So a lot of people like Vincent van Gogh for his kind of whimsical use of color, the unique brushstrokes, all that stuff. I also like Vincent van Gogh, and you get some good stuff like Monet. Some people don't like Monet. Some people do like Monet. Also, expressive brushstrokes, not super realistic, but very colorful. Um, and then you got some that are like this that are just color. Um, really, some people don't like that. Here's another one where it's colorful, sort of looks like a cityscape from above or something. Colorful stuff, but this is just simple color contrast comparison, and we don't like that for various reasons. And you guys all give exceptional reasons as to why you don't like things. Either the perspective not being correct, um, or you liking something because it's a little bit funny, or just the high level of detail. Those are all great reasons to like things, but I kind of wanted to go back over some of this stuff just to kind of give it a context. I think context can really change the way you think about something. So a lot of people didn't like this um, piece by Maurizio Catalan, um, and it's understandable. Yeah, I really disliked this piece when I first found out about it. I was upset, but looking at his work over the years, it fits and it makes sense. And I think we talked a little bit about the art historical context of just the banana. Um, being linked to Andy Warhol, and then also being linked all the way back to Duchamp as kind of a joke. And this is called The Comedian, which I think is a direct reference to that Marcel Duchamp piece, The Fountain, which is basically just a urinal. And this is also kind of a phallic symbol. So, I mean, he may be making a comment on the sort of male dominated art historical context of the world, of the art world. Um, and I don't know. I kind of like it because it makes people mad. Um, and a lot of people said, anyone could do it, which is a reason to not like something. And I would argue that, especially you guys, but a lot of people that are making art certainly have a choice to make almost anything they want to make. They could make a really, oh my goodness, they can make a really good. They can make something really good. They can make something really abstract. They could carve something out of marble. It just depends on like what you want to spend your time getting good at. Do you want to learn how to carve stone to make it look like uh, something other than stone? Do you want it to be about a narrative that's a cultural narrative? This, for example, this statue might not make sense to Jewish people, or not necessarily not make sense, but it might not be as revelatory because Jesus isn't as big a part of their cultural heritage as Christianity is, and certainly it can be appreciated for its craftsmanship. Um, and I think a lot of you in this class appreciate things that are crafted well, which is good because I think understanding um, how things are made throughout history, um, can help you appreciate new and different things. Uh, so, um, back to the banana. Back to the banana. I'm gonna wear this out. Just don't like this because anyone can do it. It isn't anything new or creative. It's just a gimmick, and I like that response. And I think the artist that made this probably studied art, has made lots of other things, and he could make all kinds of things. He actually has made some really expensive things, exceptionally well crafted. There was a piece that he made. Catalan made a solid gold toilet, which was another throwback to Duchamp. And it's not that anyone can do it, it's that he actually did it. Like, any of you guys could go to Paris, any of you guys could potentially become a doctor, but I don't know how many of you will, or what priority that is for you. So the fact that it's a gimmick, the fact that it's called The Comedian, sort of shines a light on the fact that it is a gimmick, and that maybe a lot of art is gimmicky. And the fact that it's 120 grand is kind of irrelevant, only because fame is also one of those cultural things that, like a painting about war that we don't like because it's dark, is culturally relevant, and potentially well made, but also just not something we're into wanting to look at. Or even something like this Francis Bacon painting. All of his paintings were horror paintings. They were about, like, being a human being and dealing with psychological weirdness and scary stuff, and potentially puking roses, and feeling distorted. I think that's a thing people can relate to, even if it's just a little bit of distortion, like this. There's another person that dislikes the banana. So yeah, these are really good. I really think this is an excellent example of having students explore what they like and why they like it, and what they don't like and why they don't like it. Knowing why you don't like something is almost as important as knowing why you like something. It could be bright and sunny versus dark, or it could be pretty versus ugly, or sunny versus maybe boring. I don't know. So I think it's good for you to explore the stuff that you don't like. I made a comment to a student earlier today that exploring things that you don't understand is actually called learning. And I would encourage all of you to do that as much as possible. And I would say art can be a chance for you to make a statement about why you like something or why you don't like something. And we all have different things we like and don't like. And I think trying to understand why people like something like this, or like that, or like this, or like that, can be sort of helpful. It would be really boring if we all liked the same stuff.